Hey guys, it's Jonesy. Perfect morning this morning. Not a breath of wind, and unfortunately we've got some bad weather rolling in tomorrow, probably for the next week. So this is going to be probably the last chance I get to fly for about a week. So we better make the most of it. I managed to get about 6 packs in yesterday at a different field. You might have seen the YouTube video I put up. And it was a lot windier yesterday. Probably had around 15 knots, gusting up to 20 knots of wind. And yeah, the wing just handled it great. I was definitely surprised. The AXN would have been thrown all over the place in that wind. A lot harder to control. Whereas this thing just seems to slice right through. So pretty happy about that, because it gives me another option for flying when it's a bit windier. Noel, mate, congratulations on the maiden on that Cessna. Not sure if you'd actually flown it before. Doesn't sound like it. But well done, mate. That went really well. Any day you can go home with the bird in one piece is a good day. And it looked like it was quite windy there too, so yeah, well done for doing a maiden in that wind. But, yeah, it looks like it's needs a bit of centre of gravity checking, and maybe a little bit of trim, and looks like it be a great little bird to fly. Look like EPO foam. Yeah, look, one thing you definitely want to do is make sure you've got all your control surfaces going the wrong way. There's nothing worse than taking off and having them back to front or something like that. It looks like it was all good. And I just saw last night that Hobby King have brought out the Turnigy 9X Pro, or 9XR Pro it might be. Has a lot of the features that the Tyrannus has got, so I'll have to have a bit more of a read up on that today. I did see very briefly that it had telemetry and it had voice, and they're the main two things that I've been wanting. So yeah, we'll have to look into that a bit further. It was $99, I think, US. And I suspect they'd be pretty popular. And they'll probably sell out pretty quick. So I'll have a read up on that today. And see if it's worth pulling the trigger on one of those. I've got a Spectrum DX7, but there really is nothing wrong with it. It has great range, especially with the orange receivers. Certainly further than I can see. but yeah, the telemetry is, particularly the battery level, is the main thing that I really wish I could use, and and the voice commands would be pretty handy as well, just to let you know what's going on. G'day to Brian. Yeah, got a quick message from you last night there. Sounds like you got your wing fixed up after you broke a bit off the front yesterday with your auto trim incident. So I suspect you've been out to the field again in your AM this morning. And I'm really not sure what it is about these things. They're just so responsive. It's kind of like a helicopter. And a 3-axis gyro. If you're flying along and you tilt it, it just stays there until you come back. It's incredible. They're just so smooth. Yeah, so I think it cost me like $70 all up delivered for this. I have put some more expensive Metal Gear servos in there now, which I'm not going to leave in there because they're like $25 servos. That was only a temporary thing. I've got a couple of $5 to $6 Metal Gear servos in my cart for Hobby King the next time I pull the trigger, but I'll just use these ones for now. These are the rudder servo off my 450 helis. And I didn't get around to fixing the control rod linkage on the servo horn last night. I put them in the wrong hole. I should have put them 2 holes in closer to the hub of the servo. I just had way too much throw on it, like twice as much throw as what I needed. So I just reduced that down in the radio, and I could probably leave it like this, but we'll see. It's actually quite a good size, this. Fits in the back seat of my car perfectly. The AXN, I think it's 1100mm, 1.1 meters. It's a bit more of a pain in the ass to fit in the back seat of the car. There is a bigger version of this. I think it's 1200mm. The pop wing from Nitro Planes. I seriously considered pulling the trigger on one of those. They were, it was $69 or $79 for the kit, but then when I found out it was going to be $60 shipping to get it from the US to Australia, no thanks. I'll pass on that. That's just insane. Alright, so there's my timer, and we'll see if we can do a Jonesy landing and not destroy it. There we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.